I'm still absolutely flabbergasted about
Why?
some of the things in this trial that many people.
Why? You had a mistrial the very first damn opening statement from Love. Like, that's just...
No, it's not just that. It said Brian Steele. It said Brian Stee. They spelled Steele wrong, which made it like twice as funny.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have the opening statement lined up because this is the funniest crap ever what Miss Love did on opening statement. Hold on here. Let's. So here
oh God,
she is.
you're gonna make me watch it. I know what you're gonna do.
I like her jacket though.
Now, this is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. And the wolf that shall keep it may prosper, but the wolf that shall break it must die. As the creeper that girdles the tree trunk, the law running forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
That, folks, is from the Jungle Book, written by Rudyard Kipling, one of the biggest racists who ever walked this planet.
Top 5.
She probably listens to Kanye West.
Only the new stuff, though. Only the new stuff.
I'm sitting there streaming this trial, going, "Wait a minute! I'm recognizing this. What's going on here?" And then later on, she goes on to say, "Oh yeah, Rudyard Kipling. Oh no, oh no."
I mean, that's like the best. That's the best Rudyard Kipling she could have picked. To be fair, that's
there are way worse things she could have quoted in the Jungle Book.
What was the point? I don't even.
The first words didn't even make sense. If she would have just said the wolf stuff, but that whole verbose beginning, you lose people with that stuff. If I'm going to sit here for 6 months, I think you should be far more succinct with your words. Just we're in a society where bumper stickers will get you elected. Like short messaging, straight to the point is far better. So to me, that was one of the things that I liked about Keith Adams was that it's loud, it's powerful. It's the good talk with your hands, and then you make your point, stop, let them react, make your point, and get the hell out of there. Her shit was damn near badgering half the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sleep now. There was times on that trial where I would just sleep for about 2 hours and would just watch stuff in like 3 times the speed and be caught up. And it was like, bro, this is unnecessary.
And here we have, I believe, if I caught it. Dun, dun, dun.
The burden shifting.
The dates that are listed in this indictment are what we are asking that you pay close attention to and you evaluate.
Your Honor.
You
have an objection?
Yes, sir.
Basis.
For the motion.
We're going to see it.
The very first motion for Mr.
He's red as hell.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of our breaks. I'm going to need to ask you to retire to your headquarters at your deliberation room, and we'll call you back in just a minute, okay, when we finish up our business, all right?
Of all the trials I've covered and watched, because I watch a lot more trials than you can see on my channel, I've never seen a motion for mistrial during, well, actually I have. It's the Zachariah Anderson trial also was a motion for mistrial during opening statements. But
remember the court's admonitions, ladies and gentlemen.
Your Honor, last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, you ordered the parties to share all of their displays in opening statement to the others so we don't have to have these interruptions. I did that. The state shared with me 4 attachments. That's all they had. That's what I got. What you just saw on your screen, if you don't remember, I'll ask the state to put it up, and I asked for it to be marked as exhibit, is what you already excluded. It states that Mr. Ryan was convicted of murder, and I represent the co-defendant who's not on trial on the appeal. How did that not get sent to me so I could bring it to the honorable court's attention? 1. And 2, how do we just violate court orders? So, yes, I have a serious motion for a mistrial because it's intentional misconduct. That's my motion.
All right.
And I'd like the screenshot to be captured for Mr. Weaver to put in the record.
I'll admit it is next court exhibit in order of the state's presentation anyway. So, all right.
It all could have been over right there.
Yeah,
It should have been over right there.
it should have been over right then and there. But and I can't say that with any other judge it would have been a mistrial with prejudice, but with some, it might have.
That judge in New Mexico,
I know
never
exactly
gonna
what you're gonna say.
do anything.
Yeah, the rust.
Yeah,
trial.
there's a couple of times where, the rest trial definitely had about 3 good mistrials before we finally got one.
Yeah,
And that was basically from the gallon ass DA who decided to quit the very next hour.
yeah. I mean, and in this trial, you had, with the renewal of prior motions for mistrial, there were 54 motions for mistrial with prejudice in the YSL trial. We're counting in the renewal
How many?
of old ones. 54. So
That you've captured when? That's a
now,
low number.
If you use
No.
low and high, I don't know.
I mean, there were a lot of renewals of old ones, but
Oh, all right.
actual
Okay.
ones, maybe around 30, but then they renewed a bunch of them as Judge
All right.
Carville was on his way out. And
All right.
so 50, at least to my count. Others have other counts, but that is my count. And
They may not have deciphered between renewals though. So if you're saying renewals, I could agree with that. Yeah, that wouldn't be as far fetched as that previously.
yeah. But yeah, this
It's a
could have been
lot.
over. And with the New Mexico, yeah,
That's
if
still
you
a hell of
remember
a lot.
yeah,
Like only 54, huh? That
only
seems low.
54. They could have asked for a lot more, but after a while it gets ridiculous. And I mean, this one could have ended. And as it progressed, I mean, I know that Bruce Harvey had some serious ones that definitely should have gone to it. I can't recollect exactly which parts were he argued, but he had some serious ones that should have been granted.